Salve Regina's Mosaic Online. I'm Ciara Speller.
And I'm Christian Lauber.
We are all aware of the devastating hurricane that swept through the east coast of the United States, leaving thousands without power, necessities, and homes, as well as taking the lives of many loved ones.
As a university made up of students from all over the country, many students across campus were greatly affected by this storm. Here to talk briefly about the devastation in the tri-state area is Mary Funn from New Jersey.
Has the storm personally affected you and your family members, or maybe even your friends?
Fortunately, it hasn't affected my family members personally, but I know that when I called home, dozens of my friends, town, it's devastating. Trees on lines, school is closed for the next week and a half. It's devastating.
Do you think the storm is going to affect the economy of New Jersey?
Yes, I honestly do, because when you look at the coast, everything's swept away. Homes are swept away, insurance is going to be going up, and that's going to cost the economy.
I know a lot of people vacation in New Jersey for the summer, particularly in the Seaside Heights area, but seeing as how a majority of the Strip is destroyed, what do you see happening in the future for tourist attraction areas such as this?
Well, if the state is able to rebuild the Seaside Heights, then bringing up, the amusement park and bringing together the boardwalk all over again, I think that you're going to see that more people are going to be attracted. They're going to come back and they're going to want to revisit, and depending on if they feel like it's going to be the same or not, they don't know unless they go back there. So we're just going to have to see and wait.
To get a different perspective on the state which our school resides in, we have native Rhode Islander Rebecca Auburn from Central Falls, Rhode Island. Has this hurricane affected you and your family residing in Rhode Island?
Luckily, we were fortunate enough not to be affected by it. Our house was safe and all of my family members are safe, but people in New York were not as lucky, unfortunately.
Being that Rhode Island does not experience as many hurricanes as people would think, did this whole experience catch you off guard?
People always say hurricanes are going to come and stuff, but no one ever actually thinks they are. So I do think it caught us off guard, and I don't know, people weren't really prepared.
Were you on campus during the storm?
Yes, I was.
Can you describe what went on during the hurricane on campus?
Trees were falling down, like really big trees, and the power kept flickering on and off. So it was we thought it was going to go off, but luckily it didn't. That was good. And we were on lockdown, so there was nobody outside at all, and the windows were shaking, and we thought they were going to break.
We see a lot of construction going on around campus and in nearby areas. What do you think this means for Salve and all that surrounds it?
I think that tourism will be affected for a little while because there's just so much construction and it's loud and noisy, but hopefully it'll be back up soon. And the cliff walk it did cave in at one point, and a lot of tourists come for that, so I do think it's going to be affected.
Many Salve students' family members are still recovering from the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy, and those who were not as greatly affected made sure to reach out as best they could, as well as keep those family members affected in their prayers.
Now that we have experienced this natural disaster firsthand, I think it is safe to say that our community is prepared for anything to come. Reporting for Online Mosaic News, I am Christian Lauber.
And I'm Ciara Speller.